Swifties are furious as Taylor Swift appears to be making inroads with the MAGA sphere. So Travis Kelce just made an appearance on Bussin' with the Boys, which is one of his favorite podcasts. And now they're saying actually Taylor Swift is one of their biggest fans. They ended up taking a selfie together while they're striking this iconic pose. It's very on brand for them. Let's show that. Bussin' with the Boys posted it and said, confirmed, Taylor Swift is for the boys. And there's Travis Kelce as well. One of the hosts, Will Compton, responded to this saying, so many people out there are weirdly working overtime to bring negativity to this post. God forbid she asks her favorite podcast to hit the Willie C pose. I'm a Taylor Swift fan, so there was no chance I was going to tell her no. And he also followed up saying, Taylor Swift performed last night and Bussin' with the Boys opened with the national anthem. Won't talk too much about the private conversation that took place, but let's just say I won't let your guys' show is so funny go to my head.
So they opened with the national anthem. Did you see the pictures of Beyonce in like the American flag outfit?
Yeah, I did.
It's like they're wearing a skin suit.
Right.
What it is I would put money that none of these artists that are currently trying to ride this like I love America train have an American flag at any one of their expensive homes.
Well, I think that what this all means is every celebrity's opinions are for sale. Exactly. And it doesn't just mean that Taylor Swift is going to pretend to be a Trump supporter now, but it definitely means that she is going to make an effort to culturally reach across the aisle when she knows that, you know, having endorsed Kamala last year or posing with her cat on the cover of Time doesn't exactly ring true with people anymore.
Also,
so she's going to attempt to do something for her brand, which is associating herself with people that openly support Trump.
Or theoretically, she's the unicorn of the person who disagrees, but will still talk to people who disagree with her.
I highly doubt that. Yeah. And this was reframed by American Celebrity News. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift flex with Barstool MAGA podcaster influencer bros Taylor Lewin and Will Compton.
She does look like she's put on some muscle, though.
They were just seen cheering Trump at a UFC event just recently. They are... I should explain. The Bussin' with the Boys podcast is associated with Trump, and they were actually credited as one of the podcasts that helped get Trump elected last year. Dana White went on stage after Trump's victory was announced and thanked many podcasters, including Theo Vaughn, the Nelk Boys, Aiden Ross, and also Bussin' with the Boys was one of them. And since then, they've been to many UFC events, shaking hands with Trump, and they're openly supporters of Trump. So a lot of Swifties are extremely disturbed that Taylor Swift would associate with people that publicly support him. And they're also thinking maybe we've been hoodwinked this entire time. Some of the comments said, why is everyone shocked she's a conservative? I always had a feeling she was low-key right-wing, and well, here we are. Another one said, are we surprised, though? Look at Travis Kelce. He was pro-black before Taylor Swift and was a staunch BLM supporter. I think they're referring to the fact that Travis only dated black women before Taylor Swift. Now they're both on the high horse for MAGA. We should have seen it coming.
Just proves to you how little you have to actually be associated with a movement to be apparently a high horse part of the movement, because none of that is true.
She's so white woman core. It's hilarious. They said Selena Gomez got more backlash for crying for her people because she isn't Mexican enough.
Her people being Californians?
Is a millionaire. And this is cool. It's disgusting, especially being friends with Selena Gomez. OMG, a white billionaire woman with a ton of carbon footprint and silent on every topic but white feminism supports Trump. How shocking. Another one said, some of you have never seen Miss Americana, and it shows. They're referring to her Netflix documentary where she became politically outspoken for the first time. And they're all saying basically that either Taylor Swift has been a crypto conservative this entire time and perhaps secretly voted for Trump in 2024, or she has suddenly shifted her opinions under the influence of Travis Kelce.
But wait, that doesn't make any sense because they're saying that that other post said that it was her that changed him.
Right.
So they're like, is this like opposites of opposites attract? I have no idea what's going on here. My politics are whatever this isn't.
The explanation for her association with these podcasters is going to be whatever is most convenient for the people hating on it at the moment. So it's either that we can frame her as a victim of Travis Kelce, who is brainwashing her into being a trad wife, or she is actually the villain in all of this, and she is influencing Travis Kelce to become unwoke.
If somebody was smart...
It could never mean that they're just smart, professional, mega wealthy people who associate with other smart, wealthy, and super successful people.
If SNL was still relevant, they would have her on as a guest star, and she would have a bunch of MAGA merch behind a bookcase, like in a hidden room behind a bookcase.
Yeah, like what is that scene from? I think it was like Father Ted, where he has all the Nazi memorabilia, and he's like,
that's what it would be.
Didn't expect you to see this.
And in this skit, what happens is like somebody asks to read a book from her bookshelf, and they accidentally try to pull a book out,
right?
And it opens up, and it's just full of MAGA merch, and there's like a Trump cell phone there.
So she was controlled opposition the entire time. When she posted her long Instagram essay in support of Kamala last year at the last minute, it was actually in order to cryptically support Trump somehow.
Wow. Yeah.
Even though earlier this year Trump said that she is becoming less hot because she didn't support him in the election.
Well, he's going to feel bad if he finds out
since.
later that she secretly wears a MAGA hat to bed.
Yeah. And he's like, I take all of it back. She's actually the hottest woman on the planet.
He's like, when they go to bed, she tells Travis Kelce the MAGA hat stays on.
I mean, I thought that was Trump pulling her pigtail the entire time, to be honest, because she's totally his type.
His type, yeah. He's looking looking to settle down with another billionaire after he gets out of office.
I don't know. Like, do you think she can live this down?
Yes.
Another one said Taylor Swift is adding another MAGA trophy to her collection, hanging out with Trump supporter Chase Rice. Who is Chase Rice?
Yes, she will live this down. None of this matters.
Well, I don't know, because, I mean, if these Swifties are dedicated to her not because of her music or her, anything that she's selling them, and they are actually fans of her as a person or who they believe her to be, and this shatters that illusion.
You know what it is?
That could actually have a detrimental effect. And the interesting part of them posting the picture with Taylor Swift is it's bad for Taylor's brand, and it's also bad for Bussin' with the Boys brand, who have a predominantly male pro-Trump audience. They're not going to like that they're hanging out with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I mean,
so it doesn't go well for anyone involved.
Like they were talking to Travis Kelce about retirement, and he's an athlete, and that's different. He's about as famous of an athlete as you can get right now.
I remember Taylor Swift getting hate for taking a selfie with David Henry last year, actually, at another football game, because David Henry is an outspoken Catholic conservative who happens to still work for Disney.
All of this stuff is just like, it's the consequences of the world being too connected and your friend group no longer being, relegated to your phone contact list, but checkable followers that you are following tabs that you have on social media. Okay,
do we believe that Taylor Swift actually said, like, I love your podcast, I'm such a big fan?
No, I imagine that she had an assistant who gave her a briefing on what it was.
Right, you brought up
like
that
she's busy. Does she have time?
In 2023, someone allegedly found a bullet point sheet that was given to Taylor Swift
different
in the
football
box
plays
to teach her about football so that she would know how to react on camera when things happen in the game. And there was also the dubious
what this
PR plan for their breakup, which never ended up happening.
I think she's actually the descendant of that lady,
Zena LaVey.
The Zena LaVey.
The high priestess of the Church of Satan.
This is to get the right-wingers to stop looking into it.
It's all a distraction.
It's all a distraction. She's about to she's going to raise Satan again. and Moloch is on his way, and she's like, I have to distract them, otherwise they're going to expose me.
She's a clone.
She does look like she's been working out. See, that's the thing. I think, they say that working out is a right-wing activity. I think she started dating a pro athlete. She went to the gym a few times, and the MAGA muscles just started coming in.
It's just like, if you listen to everyone and take everyone at their word, you'd believe that Taylor Swift is a crypto MAGA trad wife and also a leftist extremist
At the same time.
Who
likes to bake.
Yeah.
I don't know how she times to bake in between being on the alt-right and the alt-left. Sorry, tubular left.
I think she's more normie than anyone gives her credit for. She just doesn't engage with this discourse.
I'm down for that.
She probably met these podcasters not even being aware that they had Trump on their show. Like, I doubt that she was aware that they are pro-MAGA or that they even spoke to Trump.
Yep.
She probably just knows, like, oh, like, this is a podcast that my boyfriend likes.
Now I like it too.
Now I like it too.
That's her biggest flaw.
Yeah, exactly.
She's becoming a chimera. She's mirroring her boyfriend's behavior.
That's what she's done in every public relationship so far. Why is it such a surprise now? Like, she just adopts the personality, interests, and hobbies of whoever she's with. She changes how she dresses.
That's why it's important to have your own hobbies and stuff like that. Yeah. Because then what it is you just move from relationship to relationship because you have no idea what to be on your own.
Right.
And everybody's known somebody like that. Guy or girl, you've known somebody who just goes from relationship to relationship and they just kind of become mirror images of each other because there's nothing there.
Well, there's now a contingent of Swifties who believe that she would have been better off staying with her forever boyfriend, Joe Alwyn, the British flop actor, because he would have never allowed this to happen because he's an ally and a male feminist.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.